When my best friend opens up about you, there's a certain spark in her eyes. She's been through a lot, but with you, she's found someone who sees her for who she truly is. Your love has given her strength, and your presence has brought a sense of calm to the storm that once raged inside her. My best friend told me that with you, she's found the kind of love that doesn't need to be forced. It's natural, effortless, and beautiful. Your connection is something she never expected, but now that she has it, she can't imagine her life without it. She said that every moment with you feels like a gift, something to be treasured. You've shown her that love isn't about grand gestures or perfect words. It's about the quiet moments, the unspoken understanding, and the comfort of knowing that someone truly cares. What my best friend confessed to me about you left me speechless. She said that when she's with you, she feels like she's finally home, like all the pieces of herself that she thought were lost have been found again. It's the kind of connection most people only dream of. Whenever my best friend talks about you, there's a softness in her voice that tells me everything I need to know. She says that you've taught her how to trust again, how to open her heart without fear, and how to embrace love in its most beautiful, genuine form. She confided in me that you've helped her rediscover her own strength. You've shown her that she's capable of more than she ever thought possible, and you've done it all with patience, kindness, and unwavering support. Your love has been her anchor in ways she'll never forget. Every time I listen to my best friend talk about you, I hear a mixture of gratitude and awe in her voice. She's constantly amazed by how you've made her feel loved and cherished in ways she never imagined possible. Your presence in her life has truly been a blessing. She told me that when she's with you, the world seems to slow down. All the chaos and noise fades away, and all that's left is the connection between the two of you. It's a feeling she's never experienced before, and it's something she holds on to with all her heart. My best friend confessed that you've shown her the true meaning of love. It's not about perfection, but about being there for each other, supporting each other, and growing together. Your bond is something she cherishes deeply, and she knows that it's something truly special. Whenever my best friend speaks of you, it's clear that you've had a profound impact on her life. She says that you've helped her see the world through new eyes, that your love has given her the courage to be herself, and that you've made her believe in the possibility of true happiness. She told me that you've given her a sense of peace she never knew existed. With you, she feels safe, loved, and accepted for who she truly is. Your love has allowed her to relax, to let go of her fears, and to embrace the beauty of life in a way she never thought possible. My best friend said that you make her feel like the most important person in the world. Your love is constant, unwavering, and pure, and it's the kind of love that everyone deserves, but so few find. She's grateful for you every single day. Whenever my best friend talks about you, I hear the sincerity in her voice. She's not just in love with you, she's in awe of the person you are, the way you make her feel safe, heard, and loved. Your connection is something she treasures deeply, and she wouldn't trade it for anything. She told me that every time she thinks of you, her heart skips a beat. It's not just the physical attraction, it's the emotional bond you've created, the way you've opened her eyes to what love truly means. You've made her believe in magic, in destiny, and in the power of real connection. What my best friend confessed to me about you was so simple, yet so profound. She said, "They make me feel like I matter." It's clear that you've touched her life in ways that go beyond words, and that your connection has brought a depth of love she had expected. When my best friend speaks of you, there's a reverence in her voice, like she's talking about something sacred. She's not just in love with you, she's grateful for you, for how you've made her feel like she's finally found someone who truly understands her. She said that with you, she feels like she can be her truest self. There's no pretending, no facade. You love her as she is, and that's something she's never had before. It's a connection she cherishes, and it's something she holds on to with all her heart. My best friend once told me that being with you feels like breathing for the first time. It's effortless, natural, and deeply fulfilling. She's found someone who complements her in every way, and it's clear that your connection is something she will hold on to for the rest of her life. Sometimes, when the world feels heavy and overwhelming, my best friend confides in me about you. She tells me how deeply your presence means to her, how your words bring her comfort, and how every moment with you feels like a little bit of magic unfolding. I can see the warmth in her eyes when she speaks of you, a warmth that makes me believe in love all over again. I've heard countless stories from my best friend about you, and every time there's a spark of admiration in her voice. Her feelings for you are undeniable, and she's grateful for every second you spend together. What I admire most is how she talks about you. Her words drip with affection, and it's clear you mean the world to her. When my best friend talks about you, I hear a tenderness that speaks volumes. She's constantly thinking of you, wondering what you're up to, and waiting for that next beautiful moment together. Her heart is open, her thoughts are always drifting towards you, and she can't help but smile when your name comes up in conversation. The way my best friend speaks of you always touches my heart. There's an unmistakable softness in her voice, a longing in her words. It's as though her soul is quietly reaching out to yours, hoping for more time together, more conversations, more moments where everything just feels right. I recently asked my best friend what she really thought of you, and her response was simple yet profound. They make me feel like I'm home, she said. I could see the truth in her eyes. Her emotions are so deeply intertwined with yours, and it's clear how much your connection has shaped her life in ways she never expected. Whenever my best friend speaks about you, I can hear the sincerity in her voice. She tells me about the way you light up a room with your smile, how your presence is calming, how you make her feel understood and cherished. It's more than admiration. It's a deep, soulful connection she never wants to lose. I've watched my best friend grow, and so much of it has been because of you. She confesses that you've helped her see the beauty in life again, that your kindness and wisdom have opened new doors in her heart. I can see the difference you've made in her thoughts, in her actions, in everything she does. Every time my best friend talks about you, there's a softness that wasn't there before. It's as if she's unraveling herself with every conversation, giving pieces of her heart and sharing the joy you bring her. The way you've touched her life is undeniable, and it's a story she'll continue to tell with love. I've never seen my best friend so passionate about anyone as she is about you. Her words are filled with admiration and gratitude, and I know she cherishes every second with you. The connection between the two of you is magnetic, and it's clear that your impact on her life has been profound. My best friend once confessed that you make her feel truly seen. In a world full of noise, you've become the calm, the stability she's always longed for. She talks about you with such warmth and affection, as though every word spoken is a gift, a treasure that she holds dear. She told me that when she thinks of you, she feels like she's exactly where she's supposed to be. There's a sense of peace that comes over her when your name is mentioned, a peace she's never experienced before. It's the kind of connection that makes life feel a little lighter, a little brighter. My best friend confessed that every time she sees you, she feels a spark inside. It's as if all the little pieces of her soul that were once scattered are now coming together. You've shown her a love that's gentle, unassuming, and full of promise, and she's never been more grateful for it. When my best friend talks about you, I hear the honesty in her voice, the kind of honesty that comes from deep admiration and care. She says you have a way of making her feel special, of making her believe in something greater. You've inspired her in ways she never thought possible. My best friend once told me that you make her feel understood in a way no one else has. You listen, you care, and most of all, you make her feel like her thoughts and feelings matter. It's a rare and beautiful gift you've given her, and it's something she holds close to her heart. Every time my best friend talks about you, I can sense the love in her voice. She says that being around you feels like being wrapped in a warm embrace where all her worries melt away. It's clear that your presence in her life has brought her comfort, joy, and peace like never before. She told me that you've shown her what real kindness looks like, that your actions speak louder than words, and that your love has made her a better person. I can see how much you've impacted her life, and it's clear that she treasures the connection you share.